Hey, Anna, this is for you. Okay, so let's see. It was Thursday that you and I met, and I know you're going to be going back to the place that you live. So you have a roller, and I'm going to show you something that you can do with it. Eventually, I'll show you more, but this one is for the knee and the inner leg, and it's also helpful for the hip and the feet. So let me share a screen with you. This information comes from Gil Hedley. And you can see here, Gil Hedley, structure of deep fascia. Great, simple video, 5 minutes. And it's important to understand that deep fascia is patterned. And it has a certain type of pattern. And here you can see um, him talking about these lines that some of this deep fascia is very tightly packed. Some of it is a little bit more separated. Some of the fibers are thinner than the other ones, but then they overlap. So it's like a plaid shirt. And here's a nice picture from Gil Hedley, the dissection. And this is the guy who's going to be working with my mom and doing her body dissection in October. So I'm quite excited about what he's going to find along with students that are with him. So here Gil Hedley has his own picture of what the deep fascia looks like. And the skin here is pulled back from the muscle. So there's the muscle. And then this is the deep fascia. This is the, I, I probably shouldn't call it the packing material, but um, it, yeah, I shouldn't call it the packing material. No. And here he's got a lot of different videos. And if you ever want to know about superficial fascia or the skin or all of this, this is a treasure trove that's free to learn about fascia. So, packing material. It sounds very, that's the word I'm looking for, insignificant. But what we understand now is that this packing material and how these fibers are interwoven uh, in our body, not only helps hold us together, but it helps connect different parts. So my shoulder is connected to my hip because the fascia that wraps around from one side to the other and then all the way around. That's incredible. But more importantly, it has nerves, it has blood flow, it has motion sensors or pressure sensitive receptors, sensors that sense pressure. So, what we're going to do with our tool is we're going to have the tool perpendicular and parallel to this deep fascia of the knee, right above the knee. And you and I are going to do a treatment, and it's going to be slow because some of those motion sensors are slow adapting and they send information up to the spine and the brain very slowly. And some of them are fast adapting, which means zoom, zoom, zoom. They like to have information that is vibration or fast or quick. But we're going to get the proprioceptors that tell your body how where you're standing, tell your body where your knee is above your foot and where your knee is below your hip. And so anytime that there is a disconnect and we don't feel necessary right, getting those proprioceptors to respond a little bit better and remind them of their job is very good. And we can use pressure and we can apply pressure to the body in order to do that, which is a fantastic therapy. Um, I think that's all I want to say. Yeah. So this is your own egg and behandling. This is self-treatment and it's slow. And we use something that's fairly soft so that your body doesn't fight you and doesn't get rigid. So we stay relaxed. All right. So join me. I'm going to get on the table and then you're going to come with me. Yeah. I have to pause. They've changed this. Zoom has changed themselves. There it is. Hey again, Anna. So here we go. Lay down Fosterstelling on your side comfortably. Have a pillow underneath your head if you want it. So on the floor or on your bed is fine. So knees together. Now your tool, we want on the inside of this knee, not below the knee, but the inside. And some of those fibers that we have here, they're going this direction, they're going that direction, and then they have more layers underneath going different directions. So we're just going to bring this leg out here. This one is pointing, I guess it'd be, consider this more parallel. Parallel would be like that to you. So push it away a little bit. This treatment comes from Sue Hitzman on the melt method, and it's quite powerful. So this leg just lays long, and then what I want you to do is just roll forward and then roll back. Roll forward and roll back. Now this is not a big movement, and it is quite sensitive inside above the knee. You can see where my knee is, and that roller is on the top, is on the inside, but above the knee. So it's not below the knee. There's the kneecap. So I just roll forward and backwards. Don't worry about, I don't have, let's see, I can move back. I just don't want to fall off the table. There, forward, backward. So think about your hip doing the work and your body just rolls. Yep. So you keep it simple. Oh, Allissa, so how long are we going to do this? Oh, I don't know. Nothing over 3 minutes. Nothing over 2 minutes. So keep it around 30 seconds to a minute. And you see how slow I'm going? My hip moves forward, my leg goes long, and then I come back. Yeah. So we want to give the body a chance to feel this and then come back to neutral so it can adapt. Now, with this, bend and straighten. So sparka. Bend your knee so your heel is coming towards your butt. Good. Keep your head in a neutral position, wherever is comfortable for your head. Please don't try to hold your head up while you're doing this. And now, after we've done the sparka, now bring the heel up towards the ceiling and then back down. Chances are you're going to feel that right here. That's okay. That muscle helps with that action. So deep fascia is wrapped around the muscle. Actually, it's a it's a covering, but it's also connecting muscles of different sorts. And fascia is what connects into bone as well. So we have fascia over our bone. Good. Now we're done. Now, very easy treatment. I hope that that was simple for you. And now you're just going to bring that up a little bit more on the thigh and then repeat. There. So your bottom leg is straight. I don't know if you can see that. The bottom leg is straight. Yeah, you're going to see that I do just a little bit more of a roll, and my belly is a lot closer to the table than the first time. So you don't want to go the full gusto in the beginning. You want to do this nice and slow because those proprioceptors that are slow adapting, they take some time to send information up to the higher powers. And when it comes to the deep fascia, it also has something called the retinaculum. And babies are born without retinaculum. And as they learn to move, crawl, stand up, walk, that retinaculum gets thicker and thicker. So deep fascia is a retinaculum is a continuation of deep fascia, and that's where our proprioceptors are living. And every time we do this, we're training ourselves, we're learning, we're giving this tissue information so it can make a better decision. And we don't necessarily want the stiffness that leg that we found on you is stiff right there. And because it's connected to the hip and the knee, that stiffness changes how you move. Not something that you are aware of, but it's such a subtle thing that over time it makes a difference. And it seems to be giving a little bit of issues because your hips, you're a very healthy person, but you shouldn't be having those signs of arthritis and weakness of the bone. So we want to make sure the pull of the fascia and the muscle on the bone is lagom, just right. Not too much, not too little. We want it in a healthy medium so those proprioceptors can sense what they're doing. So now we've done the treatment twice. So what I encourage you to do so that you can feel how this changes you is now I'd really like you to go ahead and stand up. Yeah. So both feet on the floor. I know you can't see me, can you? I can move me. Yeah, I can move me. Yeah. Both feet on the floor. So we did this leg on the inside, but we didn't do anything on the other side. So just stand here, and if you want to, close your eyes and feel how that foot on the treatment side is connected to the ground. Maybe you're going to feel a difference between one leg and the other leg, the one without the treatment. And if you want to, you can bend forward and you can see if one leg has a little bit less of a pull in the hamstring behind you than the other. And because fascia connects, this is also connected to the lower back and the hips. So if this is working better, if this can sense again, that tissue has its better sensory perception, it's so much easier to walk and to move and not have tension in here. Okay, so that was only one side. Anna, you have to turn over and do the other side. You have to do both sides. Okay, enjoy. Bye.